guys, good morning once again to my channel. You are welcome to Cartridge Solution Place. Once again, my name still remain Odutola Isa Abiodun DTM, your anchor on this great channel. Today is the 10th of December 2022. As you all know, we are in the festive period, and we are making up most of our orders to round up for the year. As you are seeing from your screen, we are making an order today, 10th of December 2022. These are fast growing, healthy seedlings that is going to Abule Egba. They are jumbo seedlings that are going to Abule Egba in Lagos, which this has been supplied concurrently to one of my great clients, my daddy. I so much appreciate you, and I say today that God will continue to bless you. For those of you who needed a very good seeds to start up your farming season, make sure that you contact me. Let's make an arrangement, and this will get to you unfailingly when we due to supply you. So, and I normally tell you guys, one of the bedrock, one of the foundation of getting it right in cartridge farming is the seedlings. So with this, I will be expatiating, and I will be helping some of us in some of the areas that we are lacking presently, which I titled this page on. So it's all about success, and one of the key factors that can make you not to be succeeded at this period time in any business, even fish farming, is what we call procrastination. So these are what are really killing many farmers. So that is my number one point for today, to encourage you guys on how to be successful at this period. Once again, procrastination. Procrastination simply means I will do it later. These have been happening to a lot of people, lot of farmers, lot of people around me that have not been consistent in the business. I will do it later. I will do it later simply means you don't want to do it. Because actions, they said, quick action saves 9. So what you want to do, make sure that you do it immediately at when due. Please, procrastination in business often equivalent to I will never do it. And these are one of the intrigues and one of the problem most people are having today. What I'm telling you now is from experience, and I will really want us, for those of us who really want to change, or those of us who really want to be successful, to take this point very, very serious. So the second one I'll be talking about is the fear of failure. Everybody do have fear. We are afraid of the next step to take because of one, maybe because of the price of feed at present, because the price of feed is just ranging at every given period now. By the time you sleep and wake up, you will find out that the price of feed has been increased. So the fear are what can really step you down on this great business. That means if you are afraid to fail, then you are not ready to be successful. That is just the point. If only you are afraid to fail, you are not ready to be successful in the business. So you must take the fear out of you and join what you want to do. Not every, if you see a lot of people walking on the floor and failing, that does not mean you will fail. Everybody have their own destination, so make sure that you exempt fail from your budgeting this time around. And the third one I will be talking about is what we call the ignorance in business. Yeah, the word ignorance is continuously changing. That means if you refuse to learn, there are a lot of farmers that you will tell to, will be giving, maybe you will be telling them to go to some kind of seminars, or getting some of our e-journals, or getting some of changes in their farm, but they would never want to change. I have been to many farms, I have talked to a lot of people on that, and sometimes ignorance do cause this, because they don't want to give the room for changes. I have been encountered with a lot of people like that, and by the time you want to tell them the right thing and they are failing, you need to step out from them, not to use their ignorance to affect your own business. So another things that is hindering you from success is what we call the ignorance. So I'll be going to the number 4 point. The number 4 point is your lack of purpose. I think everybody do have a purpose. Being a fish farmer, we must all have a purpose to be a farmer, or even do any kind of business. There must be a purpose for you to join that kind of business that I really want to do. So you must automatically have a purpose, your own purpose. Everybody has their various purpose, but your own purpose will really determine your success in fish farming. If you want to be successful, you need to have a plan for yourself, which is very, very important. If you do not plan to succeed, you will automatically fail. So in, like somebody like me, putting up a content on a daily basis, giving lecture on a daily basis, working, supplying on a daily basis, means I have my own plan. And if I don't allow my plan to fail, I need to be very much focused and to get it right. And I don't, to support that, I don't work with people without, I only work with people that have the same dream as I do. I don't work with people that does not have equal dreams with me, which I don't want anybody to pull me back. And there's something, the number 5 point I'll be helping you with today is what I call the lack of courage. If you are not courageous, you will automatically fail. Courage is not absence from fear, but the ability to take action regardless of circumstances. That is the key point of what we call courage. So you must be courageous in every act, in every way. So as I said it earlier, don't let anybody put you down. Work with people of like mind, work with dreamers, which will help you very, very well. The number 6 point I'll be dashing out for you today is what we call fault finding. Yeah, this has been tremendously weighing a lot of people down. This has happened to me on a series of basis, and this has happened to me severally, and I've been encountered with this. So automatically I can tell you this still represents one of the hindrance of being successful in a catfish business, because what really happened is that everybody thought they are professional. So we normally look for fault on everybody instead of you to encourage even your worker. If you have a very good worker and you think this guy is a trustworthy, this guy is working perfectly and is lacking one or two things, don't find fault in him. Workers do find fault in themselves, which leads to killing your farms. So you must encourage them on what we call fault finding, encouraging them. Don't let them find fault. If you are complained to, if you are a boss and some of your workers do complain to you on an issue, make sure that you sit back, you think about it before taking any drastic action. It's okay to see the fault, but it is okay for you to see a fault, but if you want to be successful really, don't end there. Rather than complaining about what is wrong with something, find out how to make things right. So these are very simple ideology. I have an encounter with a client someday. I'm producing some feed for the client, and some of my workers, by the time they want to give the client the feed, I think we bagged it in 100 kilo, and when they want to take the bags to the car of my client, they fell it down. So the feed fell. So when the feed fell, my client started ranging. And the next thing I did when I leave my office, the next thing I did is to get a packer, start packing it into the bag. What I heard from the client is that, wow, this is marvelous. Instead of me telling them to pack this all this while that we are just ranging and I'm complaining, we should have packed this and everything should have been settled. If you want to be succeeded in life, don't look about the tumbles, don't look about the stones that may block you. Make sure that you do things imperfect and you leave it all for success. And the last one I'll be talking about, which is the number 7 point I'll be talking about today to encourage you guys, is what we call the lack of a self-belief. Yeah, if you don't believe in yourself, before you believe in anybody, you must first believe in yourself. Believing in yourself will automatically help you, guide you towards the success you are looking for in the business. So from this point, I'll be saying a very big thank you to you, most especially my client. I'll be saying a very, very big thank you to you, sir, that as this year is rounding up, you will be successful in your business. Despite all business you are doing, you're putting on now, will be highly successful. And for everybody that have it in mind in patronizing us, and for those that have been patronizing us, I say a very big thank you to you. Make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube video as you're watching. Make sure that you like and share, and God bless you all.